guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this series we're going to be going over the planets in Aquarius, okay, the planets in Aquarius, and in this video we're going to be discussing Saturn in Aquarius, okay, Aquarius and Saturn, having your Saturn in Aquarius. But before we get into that, if you enjoy my readings, you certainly could book a reading with me. All you have to do is email me at samastroreadings@gmail.com. That's samastroreadings@gmail.com, and I'll surely get back with you. I do birth natal chart interpretation readings as well as tarot, so definitely book a reading with me and we can go forward with that. So getting back into the video, and this is Saturn in Aquarius, okay? And the first thing I can say about Saturn in Aquarius is that there will be a lot of restrictions in your individuality, in your unique ideas, okay? Aquarius is the energy of uniqueness, individuality, thinking outside the box. So when you put this in Saturn, there's a lot of restriction in this, okay? People with Saturn in Aquarius, it's not easy to display your individuality. Any unique ideas you have, it'll come against a lot of harsh judgment, a lot of restrictions, okay? Any unique feelings that you have, ideas that you express, they don't come without obstacles and challenges. And this is because you have to learn how to be disciplined with your innovation, with your uniqueness when it comes to Saturn in Aquarius, okay? So it might feel when you have Saturn in Aquarius that you're not allowed to be your unique self, that you have to constantly deal with being conservative. But it's not that you're not allowed to express your uniqueness, it's that you have to have more discipline within it, okay? So again, Aquarius being the sign of innovation, unique ideas, uniqueness, your individuality, you have to be disciplined with this. Saturn's going to make sure that you have a practicality in it, that you take it seriously, okay? You can sometimes look at Saturn like karma. So if you have Saturn in Aquarius, the karma is to have more discipline, to have more structure in your uniqueness, okay? So anytime you're expressing a unique idea, you want to do something in your own way, you want to do something outside the ordinary, you will come against obstacles and restrictions. But these obstacles and restrictions are meant to make you take these things more seriously, to structure and ground your uniqueness, okay? So if you got a unique idea and it comes through a lot of criticism with this placement, don't shy away from it. Find the practicality within that unique idea. How is this practical? How is this tangible? How can you back this up with logic, with things that make sense? That is what Saturn's trying to build you. Because Saturn, it takes time, it takes maturity, so you grow with this energy. So yes, you will come through a lot of obstacles and restrictions, again, when it comes to your unique ideas, with your individuality, with trying to set yourself outside the box. But through practice, you'll learn how to ground this, okay? Ground your oddness, ground your uniqueness, okay? Ground your individuality with something practical. And this is what helps you become more structured in your unique outer box thinking, okay? Thinking outside the box, ground it more, okay? Have more ground, have more receipts, okay? Make it tangible, make it something that makes sense. This is what Saturn Aquarius wants you to do. So it's not about getting rid of uniqueness, it's about grounding it and giving it practicality. And this is why you come across a lot of restrictions and obstacles when it comes to your individuality, when it comes to your oddness, when it comes to your weirdness, when it comes to your uniqueness. Also with Saturn Aquarius, there will be lots of restrictions and obstacles when it comes to friendships, okay? This could be a hard placement to make friends, okay? Again, Saturn Aquarius represents your friendships, okay? Friends, your groups, the people that you fit in with, community. Saturn's going to restrict this, so it's going to be hard to make friends, okay? Also, fitting in communities and groups can be very hard with Saturn in Aquarius. This is because you're going to have to discipline your social life, okay? You're going to have to find not just any types of friends, but friends that can truly build with you, friends that have real purpose, okay? Saturn wants you to construct a real community. Okay, so again, with that Aquarius energy, you're going to find lots of restrictions in your friendships, okay, and socializing, so it could be hard, okay, but this is to ground you so that you can find your real purposeful community, okay. Saturn Aquarius also represents mature friends, finding friendships when you get older, okay. So this part of you has to be disciplined. Okay, community has to be disciplined. Finding your groups, finding your friendships, all this has to be disciplined. Saturn wants you to have more purposeful friends, okay? Not just any type. So this is where you're gonna come across a lot of obstacles and restrictions, okay? You can spend a lot of your early life not having friends, being very antisocial, not being able to fit into groups, okay? This is to structure yourself to find your true uniqueness and find your true tribe, your true community. Okay? We can make friends anywhere. We can make friends with any types of people. But what is the true grounding? What is the true purpose of it? This is what Saturn wants you to do when you have Saturn in Aquarius. It wants you to find true purpose in friendships, true grounding. So to find your tribe, you gotta find your purpose, okay? And this coincides with your uniqueness, okay? Your uniqueness, your individuality. Structuring that and grounding that so that you can attach yourself to the right people, to the people that connect with you. Because again, this is Saturn in Aquarius. You still have to be unique. You just have to be grounded in it. So you can't just be friends with anyone. You got to be friends with people of purpose, friends with people who share your own unique ideas, finding your own unique tribe. And again, this takes maturity. Saturn's all about maturity. So you will find your tribe, you will find your community, you will find your group later in life when you mature and you develop yourself. Also with Saturn Aquarius, there will be lots of conformity pressure. Okay, pressure to conform. Again, a lot of your uniqueness is going through restrictions with friendships. So a lot of times with people with Saturn Aquarius, they go through a phase in their life where they just want to fit in. Okay, they just want to fit in. They don't want to stand out because they see the obstacles that come through it. So there's a pressure to conform. Okay, but the way you combat this conformity, because you're still Aquarius, you're still unique, is by grounding and staying structured and staying stable within your uniqueness, okay? Staying structured in that. All the unique things that you're into, your unique ideas, your individuality. If you find consistency and structure within this, it'll be easier. So you have to master your uniqueness to avoid conformity. Saturn Aquarius people are definitely pressured to conform. And what you find out is that when you do conform, you still don't fit in and you still don't feel comfortable. Because this is Saturn in Aquarius. So you still don't fit in when you conform. So again, another symptom of this is a pressure to conform, and you will find that when you do, you're not comfortable. So again, you have to find groundingness in your uniqueness. You got to be able to be alone with Saturn Aquarius. Okay? Being alone with Saturn Aquarius is going to get you to stick with yourself and do shadow work and understand your uniqueness and become more comfortable with it. So conformity is a downfall when it comes to Saturn Aquarius, and you'll find that you are very uncomfortable with that. So again, ground yourself, ground and structure yourself, spend time alone so that you can be able to build up your uniqueness, build confidence within your uniqueness. And then therefore later in life, you can go and meet with your tribe, okay? Meet with the people that actually express the same ideas that you have. Right, but this all, again, is Saturn. It takes maturity. So there is a phase of conformity because of the amount of obstacles and restrictions that you come against with your uniqueness. Also with Saturn Aquarius, this is a great placement to have a career in technology. Okay, Aquarius rules technology, advancement, new unique outer box ideas. This is inventions. So going into the fields of technology where innovation is, where uniqueness is, where new inventions are created, this is a perfect way to deal with Saturn in Aquarius. So you can develop careers that deal with technology, okay, the internet, social media, okay, all of these stuff, using unique, inventive ways of having a career. Saturn Aquarius wants you to explore the unique possible ways of having a career, not just the traditional way. So if you look into our society, social media is a huge part of Aquarius. The internet, technologies, all of this is affected by technology. So going into careers that deal with the internet, that deal with social media, okay, that deal with being a content creator, these could be great avenues for Saturn and Aquarius, because again, Aquarius is technology, it's internet, it's uniqueness, it's the new nuance, it's the stuff that are new. So with Saturn Aquarius, you want to embrace careers that are new, that are different, that are unique. I have Saturn Aquarius, and I do so much of social media, so much of my stuff is done on the internet. This is a part of Saturn Aquarius. You want to develop your uniqueness and structure it. Okay, so careers, again, with technology, the internet, content creation, social media, okay, the tech world, all of those stuff are great avenues for Saturn in Aquarius. Also with Saturn in Aquarius, finding careers with other friends and associations, okay? Aquarius rules our network, our friends, our associations. So you can build a career through connections with other people, okay? So part of Saturn Aquarius is finding your tribe, okay? And part of Saturn Aquarius is finding a career. Okay, Saturn rules your career. This is the structure. This is the groundedness. Okay, remember when I said that you want to ground your unique ideas. You want to make your unique ideas tangible. And part of this grounding and making it tangible is having a career in these unique fields. Okay, so you have unique ideas. You study unique things, whether it be astronomy, certain sciences, certain pseudosciences, whatever it is. You want to ground it. The karma is grounding it, turning it into a career. So instead of just having these unique ideas that you just study and express and people can't connect to, you want to ground them. You want to turn it into a career. This is how you make it tangible. This is how you make it practical. Okay, so finding your tribe, finding the people that share your unique ideas, whatever it is that you're into. This is, you can find a career with this. You can build with other people who share your unique ideas and turn it into something real, turn it into something practical, turn it into a career. So networking within your career, finding people that share your unique ideas, this can help develop your career. So use your friends, use your associates, use those people that you connect with, okay, to build a career. This is how you ground things and make, again, your uniqueness, your innovation tangible by turning it into a career, okay? As a person who has Saturn Aquarius, okay, I've found great avenues by connecting with people through the internet, okay? This is why I do content creation. And a lot of people have helped me through that. I have found a lot of my tribe, my subscribers, my followers through that. And through doing that, I can actually potentially develop a career through doing this. Okay, I can develop a career through doing this. So this is very important, okay? Think about your friends. Think about the real friends, your real tribe. This is how you can develop your career. All right, so definitely friends and career can develop into a career with Saturn Aquarius, but you definitely have to find your tribe first, okay? Again, just like with me with Saturn Aquarius, I had to find my tribe. It was so hard to find people that are into the things that I was into, human design, astrology. But through having a social media, having my own YouTube channel, I've been able to connect with so many people. And this is helping me develop my career. So again, network. Okay, find your tribe and develop something tangible with that Saturn, which is a career. Also with Saturn Aquarius, you could be a rebel in power structures, okay? Saturn represents tradition, it represents power structures, it represents work, it represents things that are traditional in a very productive way, which is work, okay? And government and powers that be. But with Aquarius, you'll find lots of rebelling against that. So with Saturn Aquarius people, they can really rebel against what's traditional. okay? And they can rebel against the powers that be. You have a very rebellious nature. You don't like the control. You rebel against the control. Okay, and this is what's going to help develop you. Okay, this is what's going to help develop who you are as a Saturn Aquarius person, which is someone who's innovative. All right, so you will find that with Saturn Aquarius that you do have a strong rebellious nature in rebelling against structures, traditional structures, whether it be a job, whether it be like the government and stuff like that. You will find that you break out of this to find your own uniqueness, okay, to find your own way, to find your own individuality. So there is a strong rebellious nature that comes with Saturn Aquarius, rebelling against the powers, the structures that be, okay? But you want to be careful with this, okay? Because you could rebel, and not have any type of grounding, which is something I used to struggle with a lot. Breaking out of jobs, breaking out of certain groups, breaking out of that to find my own structure, to find my own grounding, okay? That is the higher level of it. You break, you don't just rebel just to rebel, because with Saturn Aquarius, it's going to humble you. It's gonna humble you. I've gone through it. I'm actually experiencing it right now with jobs and work right now. But I'm learning that if I'm gonna find my own way, I have to find my own structure as well too. So Saturn Aquarius, it is also a powerful energy to find your own structure, to find your own individuality. So working for yourself, working on your own is a big thing when it comes to Saturn Aquarius. That's probably a lot what you're meant to do, to be your own boss, okay, to create your own structure versus being under someone. That is the rebellious nature with Saturn Aquarius. Also with Saturn Aquarius, this could be a very anti-social generation. Saturn actually represents our generational energy, okay, because Saturn is a planet that takes a long time to orbit around. So a lot of people have the same Saturn sign. A lot of people born within a specific amount, a specific year range can all share the same Saturn sign. So I'm from Saturn Aquarius, okay? So I think my year is from, I think it's everyone born from somewhere around 1990 or 1991 to 1994. People born in those years all have the same Saturn, which is in Aquarius. So it represents a generation. So when you have Saturn Aquarius, this is a very rebellious generation. Aquarius represents rebelling. So I come from a very rebellious generation. A generation who hates, especially with Saturn Aquarius, Saturn representing work, jobs. We hate the traditional jobs. We're always looking for a unique way of doing things. So many people from my generation want to start YouTube channels, already have. We're like the generation that we're like, work for yourself, work on your own, work for yourself, don't work under other people's powers. So again, a very rebellious generation, a generation that rebels against the structure. And Saturn dealing with career, it definitely shows in how we choose our careers in our generation. So this is a very rebellious generation. This is a generation that wants to work for itself. This is a generation that wants to create their own structure versus the traditional one. Also, this could be a conservative generation, okay, because our generation has come through so much restrictions and obstacles when it came to our individuality. It could have been a big deal for us to conform, okay, find our groups. I remember growing up, cliques and being a part of a certain clique was a part of like survival mode. Aquarius deals with groups, okay, deals with friendships, groups, cliques. Saturn is restricting it. Saturn is conservativeness. So conforming, there's like certain sense of conservativeness, of finding where you fit in. This is a huge theme that comes with this generation. Where do I fit in? Okay, so there's a sense of there's a part that's rebellious and there's a part that's conforming. Okay, and even though we really don't fit in, we do find our own tribes and our own groups in this generation. So we do have to find where we do fit in. It's a big part of this generation. So conformity, groups, finding your own tribe is a big part of this generation. Also with Saturn Aquarius, this is a great placement for very productive and constructive technology. Okay, this could be more slower moving technology, okay, advances in technology that moves slower, but when it does, it's very structured, it's very powerful, it's very grounding. Okay, Saturn Aquarius makes the best technology tangible because it's real, okay, because it's grounding, okay, it's that stability within Saturn Aquarius, okay, so very big deal, very powerful, grounding, stable technology when it comes to this, all right? So yes, that is Saturn in Aquarius, okay? This is not an easy placement to have, okay? There's like a battle between conformity and uniqueness, structure and rebellion. Okay, it's like a strong battle because Aquarius is the opposite of when it comes to Saturn. Aquarius is all about unique, do whatever you want, and Saturn's all about structuring it. So this could be a very challenging placement when it comes to finding friends, fitting in, finding your own uniqueness, okay, rebelling, okay, and then finding that you have no structure, so it fails and falls down anyway. I'm literally going through it right now. With looking for a new job and looking for new structures and looking for new ways to stabilize myself. Saturn Aquarius is hard for that, but if you keep pushing and you keep working and you ground yourself and you believe in your unique ideas, but you structure them and you work hard on them, you can find the balance. Okay, Saturn Aquarius is a strong balance because again, one side you have structure and in the other side you have rebellion, uniqueness. You need to put these energies together, okay? Find the structure and your uniqueness, and this is how you'll be able to find your tribe, your people. You will find the people you'll be able to fit in, and you will find your own freedom and your individuality because it's structured and it's grounded. So Saturn Aquarius people, work hard, okay? Don't be afraid to be your unique self. Just ground it, okay? Make sure it has structure and understand that your friends, your tribe, your uniqueness, individuality is something that you have to work on, and you will end up finding it later in life, okay? It deals with, you got to mature into this energy, okay? So don't be afraid to be your unique self. Just work on grounding it, and this is how you become successful with Saturn Aquarius energy. Not an easy placement, but definitely worth it when you put in the work. So yes, that is Saturn in Aquarius. Okay, I have this placement. I know how difficult it is. I'm a part of this generation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't be afraid to book a reading with me. All you have to do is email me at samastralreadings@gmail.com. That's samastralreadings@gmail.com, and I'll certainly get back with you. And I'll check you guys out on the next video. Thanks for watching.